Ontario Health Connect, which is run by the government of Ontario, is referring patients to virtual-only clinics. The problem with this is that they're not covered under OHIP anymore. Like, let's get this straight. The provincial government is referring people to non-OHIP covered services. One more time in case people don't understand, the provincial government is referring people to private services that would otherwise be covered under OHIP. Now remember, the reason that the Ontario government got rid of virtual appointments from being covered under OHIP was to encourage family doctors to have more in-person meetings with patients. Except that won't work when the government themselves is referring people to the private sector for online virtual care. And when people say, oh, well, where are the feds in this? Well, that's a tricky situation. First of all, this article from the Toronto Star, this headline, totally editorialized. It's not what Trudeau said. What Trudeau did say was that we need innovation in healthcare, and that if any of the provinces violate the Canada Health Act, that the federal government will step in. The problem is that a lot of the stuff that occurs along the way is not a violation of the Canada Health Act. But Trudeau and the provinces are very close to striking a 10-year-long deal to fund healthcare. According to the federal government, this will give the provinces more than enough money to solve the healthcare crisis. And some of the caveats that are included include data sharing to make sure that the federal government knows where this money is being spent, to make sure that it's being spent on the right things. And Doug Ford was actually the first premier to agree to that. But here's the problem with all of that. It doesn't seem like Ford really wants to fix the healthcare system. The federal government can give Ford all the money that he wants and needs, but it's not going to change the fact that he's still encouraging Ontarians to go to private health clinics right now, places that aren't covered by OHIP. And Doug doesn't really have any incentives to stop doing that. This might be a situation for the courts to step in.